I gotta seriously get rid of all these boxes. I kind of left them here for a whole week. That's not garbage. It's actually just boxes inside that. And a broken lamp. Here at Stratham Hill, the hiking trail. Me and my sister actually hiked it. Well, about half of it when she was here. But the reason I'm here today is because in this ridiculous case is the DJI Phantom 4 Pro. So I'm gonna test it out today. The reason I'm talking in my car right now is that it's really windy outside. I know my camera is pretty bad at wind audio, so hopefully this isn't too bad. Okay, so it seems like at least the wind has kind of died down. It was insanely windy, probably like 15 miles per hour. But there's kind of snow everywhere. Not a lot. It snowed about 2 inches the other day. Sadly, I'm not gonna bring the tripod with me because I'm like holding a tripod and this ridiculous case. I definitely need to get a backpack for this drone. I'm trying to find an area where I'm away from the wind. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is like all ice. Okay, so I guess that's the hiking trail. The wind is probably really bad right now. I wonder if I can get in here. Is this allowed? Judging by the seats here, I assume it's like some kind of performance area. Ooh, okay. This is kind of a good setup spot. Okay, first things first, the drone. First thing that I wanted to mention, this drone, it's actually smaller than what I expected. We're gonna try to set this up. The great thing about this drone is that compared to the GoPro Karma, these propellers, you don't actually have to spin them on. All you have to do is push them down and just twist, and it just stays on. So with the DJI Phantom 4 Pro, instead of 2 sensors, this time for object avoidance, they have, I think, 5 directional. So they have the front ones and the back ones, as well as the ones on the side, and I think on the bottom as well. So you can see where you're landing if it's like a flat area. The gimbal itself, the camera, 20 megapixels, and the amazing thing about this drone is it shoots 4K, but in 60 frames per second. The intelligent battery right here tells you how much battery it has. So right now it's fully charged. Lasts for 30 minutes. My only complaint is that you can charge it from either up or down, but you actually can only put it in this way. It's kind of weird. I don't know why didn't it just make it so that you could put it in both sides, but it doesn't really matter. And I just love that it's white. I don't know, white's my favorite color, so. I have a 64 gig SD card in here right now. For the controller, I think it's pretty standard when it comes to DJI's controllers. This mounts right here. When I initially first got it, I didn't actually know like how to put my phone on here because this thing's huge. You like pull these out, these little tabs, and then you stick your phone on there. The sticks, if the camera would focus, yeah, so they're kind of super sharp for like no reason. So the buttons feel really nice. Got classic controls, so camera, you have 2 extra buttons over here that you could set whatever functions you want. To record, take a picture, flying modes. The controller itself can last for about, I think it said 3 hours? Or was that the time to actually charge? I can't remember. But yeah, let's see how this goes. First test flight, let's go. There it goes. In terms of stability, it actually holds its position like really well. Look at that. 15 miles per hour winds here. I'm gonna set it down for now. My hands are absolutely freezing. I can't even feel my fingers. Maybe I'll try to get a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna pack this thing up, and I can't feel my fingers right now. Even with the glove, both of them, I can't feel my fingers. Shivering right now, so. Alright, time to go. The drone itself, it's very smart, and it's kind of what I expected of DJI. Much more stable and more functionality than the GoPro Karma. You must get a backpack of some sort. Sure, whatever, that works. Hopefully it doesn't tip over. I need to warm up. The great things about it, it can shoot 40K? No, it can shoot 4K and 60 frames per second. Not many drones can do that. I think the Inspire 2 can, but that thing's like $3,000. If you already have an Android device, you can connect it. I don't think the DJI Go app 4, which is for the Phantom 4 Pro, and I think the Mavic and the Phantom 4. If you don't have an Android device, you can't actually use it yet because I think the app is not compatible with iPhone stuff. Quick test run, the battery's still at 30%, so in terms of flight time, this is probably one of the best drones out there. Doesn't weigh too much, it's just that this case is really, really big. That's probably not a good idea, but I don't know if you guys feel the same. When you're listening to maybe a very, very fast-paced song, you end up driving faster. Like this, I just hit the gas pedal for no reason. Right now, I'm heading to a place called Saigon, Tokyo. I actually know who works the cashier. I know him on a first name basis. His name's Lars. Great guy. But I really don't feel like cooking right now. So I'm gonna go there, pick up some food. I'm gonna grab some coffee as well. There's no reason I should be getting coffee at like 3 in the afternoon. Dunkin' Donuts. Now, do I like Starbucks more or Dunkin' Donuts? I would say Starbucks, cause they have my green tea. Dunkin' Donuts is right across from here where I'm getting my food, so why not? How am I gonna hold some food and the case and the camera and my coffee? I don't know, but we're gonna attempt it. Rice, fortune cookies. I actually don't like that stuff, so food. What is my final verdict on the DJI Phantom that I have? Okay, so DJI Phantom 4 Pro, $1,500, and is it worth it? Yes and no. So if you're looking to get into serious cinematography, definitely consider the Phantom 4 or the Phantom 4 Pro, or the Inspire if you have the money and if you're actually making a living off this kind of stuff. For anybody that's a hobbyist, so the cheapest is going to cost is $1,500. If you want something cheaper, you can always buy a lower end DJI Phantom, so like something like the Phantom 3, or if you want to take it up a notch, you can always wait until January 15th when the Mavic is released in bulk. But if the size doesn't matter to you, like 4K 60 FPS is your kind of thing, you know, slow motion shots maybe, and you don't really mind the size, then an extra $500 compared to the Mavic, which is $1,000, isn't too bad of a deal. The drone itself, it seems much more durable than the Karma drone, and it's amazing that it has the obstacle avoidance, so I highly recommend that. So, you know, if you're willing to invest around 1,000 to 1,500, definitely consider the Mavic or the DJI Phantom 4 Pro. But right now, as of now, like as the short amount of time I've tested this, I'm super happy with this drone. So, you know, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm gonna eat my food and make my errand later. But remember, take whatever to say with a grain of rice.